Hello, my glorious people from the underworld above. I am a not so graceful host. You can call me Murdoch. You can call me the problem. Just don't ever call me late for dinner. Now, do let me know how you're doing. I would love to converse with you. And then down there, the place, comments where we can converse. Now, amazingly, my throat was just fine earlier today, and then somebody decided to create a whole new YouTube account just to put a comment on my video, and now suddenly my throat feels a little blocked. That's okay, because ain't nothing being blocked. But kind of made me want to come on and talk about something, because chances are, if there's a situation and you're really not the problem in that situation, you're going to be called the problem, right? Now, just that simple fact that you can even think that you are the problem, that simple fact that you can even contemplate being the problem, genuinely contemplate this. Are you really the problem? I mean, what made you the problem? The fact that you spoke about your feelings, then that you spoke about how you don't like how you're being treated by somebody, that causes you the problem, right? That makes you the problem. The real problem is another person not acknowledging at all the possibility that they are the problem. That's where the problem is. If you are going to even consider you being the problem, I don't believe you're the problem. Just remember that. Because making any little acknowledgement that you may be the problem, contemplating that you may be the problem, that takes accountability, right? That takes some form of accountability. And to sit and admit on what you have done wrong, that takes accountability. And what is the number one thing that a narcissist does not have? So, if you find yourself in a situation where you are nothing but the problem, it is only you are the problem. Nothing that the other person does is wrong, ever. Everything you do is wrong all the time. Chances are you are not. And you should probably see this and make an according change. Make change accordingly. Personally, I have been out of a relationship with a person like this for a while now. However, I stayed in the apartment just for my kids. Just so I can make sure that my kids are being taken care of. And make sure that they're actually getting what they need and that they're doing what they need to do. And my job as a parent is to teach my children how to be good fucking people, how to make good choices, not just let them do whatever the fuck they want. That's not my job as a parent. But now I'm not in that apartment, and it's been a couple days now. Okay. And it's really only because I need to focus on me, because I am no good to anybody oft. Alright. And gas is a bit of a valuable resource at this point. And I can't keep just wasting gas, trying to do my shit, and then also trying to take care of other shit. I mean, I got 4 kids, and I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, but it should not have been all on me. That's the problem, right? It should have been all on me. Everything should have been me. And everything should have been my responsibility, while someone else just gets to sit and scroll through their phone. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the difference between somebody who has had absolutely zero consequences in their life and somebody who has reaped consequences for others. Okay? I have taken the blame for other fucking people. Either because I respected that person, or because the fucking situation was just a whole bunch of back and forth fucking bullshit and I got sick of it and I said, you know what, fine, it's my fucking fault. Want to play the blame game so goddamn bad, then fine, fucking blame me. Because, I'm not really one for conflict. I'm really not. And, I was sitting and thinking yesterday, is it a war if only one side is fighting it? Is it? I mean, I ain't even really fighting a war. I'm defending myself, of course. Because, why not? But I ain't going and slandering motherfuckers, and I ain't doing no stupid fucking shit. Or at least I'm trying to avoid it at all costs, because it's not gonna get us anywhere. And if the only fucking way you can make any kind of content is at the expense of somebody else, who the fuck are you? What are you actually trying to do? Me, I'm sitting here in this video right now telling you that if somebody is telling you that you're the fucking problem and you're sitting there contemplating how maybe I am the fucking problem, but it just doesn't really make sense on how you're the fucking problem, you're not the problem. I don't know what that is. You're not the problem. Understand this. They want you to believe you're the problem. And it's literally for what? So they can go off with their little fucking lives believing that they are not. Believing that they don't have to change anything. Believing that they don't have to take accountability for anything. You tell me I did something, and if it's actually fucking true that I did it, I'll tell you, yeah, you're right. I ain't gonna deny it. What's the point of that? That's called a lie, right? You can tell me what I did wrong, I'll tell you the same. But if you want to tell me something that apparently I did wrong that doesn't make fucking sense, or that I didn't do wrong, what sense does that make? Gotta get this up. Holy hot. It's a cloudy day, but it's hot. It was raining earlier, so I mean it's gonna be a little humid. But I don't know. I just kind of find it fucking funny. Oh, excuse me. In order to say that I am the problem, somebody had to create an entirely new YouTube account because they can't show me their real YouTube account, right? So who's hiding? Who's hiding? Because this is the only channel that I post shit like this on. I got another channel. It's called Murnock. But that's just gaming. Which I haven't done anything with for a while. I'm not really in the position. But I mean, if you are going to consider and contemplate, genuinely contemplate, that you may be the problem, probably not. Because again, I'm the fucking problem just because I said I don't like how I'm being treated. I'm the fucking problem because I said I don't like how everything is on me. That's what makes me the problem. You know what? That's fine. I can be a problem to you. But to the right people, I'm not the fucking problem. And the right people are going to appreciate a person like that. Because they're not going to let them live a lie. Again, I do some fucked up shit, please tell me. So I can correct it. But don't come over and sit here and fucking lie to me saying that I'm doing something that you just don't want me to do. Something that you just don't agree with, I guess you can say. I know it happens to a lot of other fucking people too, you know. They get death threats just because somebody doesn't agree with what they're saying. That makes no sense. I mean, if you don't agree with it, okay, fine. Have you ever heard of the word debate? And that's another fucking thing, you know, like, I don't really want to speak on it too much because I know everybody and their goddamn mama is speaking about it, but, Charlie Kirk, right? He did a lot of great things. At least he was trying to. But it seemed like over the years, I've noticed, because I did watch a few of his things, but it seemed like everybody only just wanted to argue. Not even debate. It was just they wanted to argue. They wanted to be that person to put him in his place, not actually listening to what the fuck he is saying. And then that man took time out of his fucking life to go to these colleges and shit and speak to people who just wanted to argue. Not debate. Because a debate is healthy. A debate is putting a point out, right? Another person putting a point out, right? And then coming to a mutual agreement about these points, whether one point's right or the other point is right, or if these points actually, right? That's a debate. An argument is just, I'm right no matter what. I ain't got time to argue. You want to have a debate? We can have a debate. Shit, and I get 50 fucking subscribers and I can go live, alright? We can have a healthy debate. But I'm not going to argue. And you shouldn't either. Do not argue with somebody because all they're trying to do is make you look like a shitty fucking person. That's it. Make you act out of character. Make you get all pissed off while they're sitting there happy-go-lucky and everything. And the only reason why you're pissed off is because of stupidity. Ignorance. I mean, personally, that's what pisses me off. Is me, telling someone something that makes absolute fucking sense. The logic is undeniable. But yet still has to come up with some ludicrous bullshit to argue with. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Just go the fuck away. All right, go play with your goddamn Teletubbies or some shit. All right, because we ain't got time for this. We're actually trying to do some shit in this fucking world. You know what you're trying to do? You're just trying to take advantage of fucking people. I ain't trying to change the world to benefit me. I'm trying to change the world to benefit humanity. That's the goal. All right. I can consistently fucking live in my goddamn fucking van. But you know what? If the world is starting to actually fucking change and make changes and actually taking steps to it, I'm happy. I'll stay in my fucking van. I don't need money. I don't need a mansion. Well, okay. I don't want I don't want a whole lot of fucking money. I don't want to be rich. I don't. I know everybody wants to be rich. Well, no. Everybody wants financial freedom. Not everybody want to be rich. All right. Everybody want to be able to pay their bills on time. Right? Everybody want to be able to pay the fucking bills and then still be able to go to fucking, I don't know, Applebee's for dinner. Right? And not even have to fucking worry about it. Right? That's what people want. That's what majority of people want. And if you want to be rich, that's your ego. That's your materialism. Yeah, I could be fucking happy right here. Content, we'll say. I can be content with being where I'm at. Satisfied? That's a whole nother story. Because again, everybody wants financial freedom. Oh, excuse me. That rainwater. But I don't know. Don't listen to the bull spits. And, you know, like, just as a personal example, it's really all I can for sure definitely talk about. I can't speak for someone else. But in my personal example, this person, I mean, I left the comments, you can fucking go off. It went quite off on me. Half of it doesn't even make sense. The other half is just blatant attacks. And I ain't got time for it. Motherfucker tells me, oh, come over to my place. Bitch, I don't know where you are. I don't know where the fuck you are. Apparently you got all the fucking money. I don't. So you know where I'm at, because I ain't hiding. I'll fucking give you the exact fucking address of where I'm sitting right fucking now. I don't give a fuck. God will not let me die. Sorry to break the fucking news to you, but, you know, damn, I'm on 30 years now. I should be dead, but I'm not. And not for the lack of people fucking trying. We'll say that. You, personally, my opposition, you got two choices. Everything comes down to two choices. You can either sit in your shadows, the pansy ass that you're trying to say I am, or, now this is going to be real difficult, because, you know, I know, but just hear me out, all right? Just calm down, take your panties off so they're not in a bunch. Or we can do something productive. Because the slandering me is not very productive. Who am I? I got 24 subscribers on YouTube. Who the fuck am I? Nobody know me. So what are you doing? doesn't seem like you're stopping me for anything because the amount of videos that I'm posting just keeps going up. The right people see them. I have no worry. But what the fuck are you doing? Because I know. Maybe I would get more subscribers if I would just start bashing and trashing and all this other shit. But that wouldn't make me feel like a very good person. You know? That wouldn't make me satisfied with myself. You know? Holy fucking hot. No, I refuse to play your little game, to stoop down to your level. I already knew after I posted a certain video that I would get a response. And I kind of figured it would be from a fake account. I was hoping it would be from the real one, you know? 'Cause I was hoping that. But whatever. You ever heard the phrase, giving a dog a bone? Well, and fuck, the guy doesn't even have his real last name on that. And literally had to make it like within an hour or so of me posting that video. No, not that video. I'm posting another video. But, you know, then got some stupid shit going on, but at least now they know they have no control over me. I do as I please. Even if it is sitting in my fucking van for the rest of my goddamn life, at least I can die knowing I chose myself over narcissistic shit. But I don't know. Again, let's do something fucking productive. Otherwise, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to bring up certain things because it is still my life and it's still lessons that I can provide for you. You know, even if it is who a narcissist is, because my mother's narcissistic. I grew up with my mother. I'd have a problem in school. I'd have any fucking problem. All right, and then I'd go to her like any child would, and we got her staring at computer or TV or whatever. And you know what her solution was? You want me to talk to him? Pretty sure that's gonna make everything worse, don't you think? If anything, you could give me some advice of what I could do. I got flies, and there's no fucking reason for it. It's like as soon as I get rid of the flies, more flies come. Go a couple days without flies or some shit, more flies come. They're flies, right? It's just flies. But I don't know. I've always had to deal with my problems by myself. I ain't never had anyone to run to. I have no childhood friends. It was funny as fuck though. I was in fifth grade, okay, and I happened to say the word frick in class, right? And whoo boy, that teacher went. And her point was that I was substituting frick. No, I was substituting fuck for frick. My rebuttal was, okay, then you are replacing shit with poop. What's the difference? These are just words. It's not my fucking problem that you feel a certain way over it. What are we gonna do? Because you don't like the word poodle? Because it has poo in it? We just don't say it anymore? People only don't like the word fuck because it is so broad. It can be used like salt and motherfucking pepper. It has no true definition. It can be an adjective, it can be a verb. It can be a descriptive word. It is universal. And that is why people hate it. People believe that the way that they speak makes them civil. People believe that the way that they speak, the words that they use, makes them smart, intelligent, shows intellect. Which, yes, having a broad vocabulary can show intellect. However, anybody can learn words. Anybody can remember words. But after that curtain closes and you're done with your show and your performance, how many of those words do you actually use? How much of that speech that makes you look intellectual do you actually use after the curtain's gone? Personally, what you see is what you get. This is how I speak. Whether I'm on camera or just speaking one-on-one with somebody. And it's not me trying to show intellect. It is just being intellectual. I don't have to force these words. I don't have to sit here and change words even. Like, oh, well, I'm thinking about a sentence, but we're going to take this word and we're going to replace it with another word to make it a little more spicy. Make it a little more intellectual. I mean, I can talk dumbed down, yes. However, that is not my character. That is not my nature. It's not. I am no better than anybody else. That's how you know I'm not a fucking narcissist. I believe everybody else is better than me. I genuinely believe everybody else has a higher value than I do. I know I'm going to get some backlash from a couple people over that. But understand. Understand, yes, I have value of myself. Yes, I understand my value. However, I am one person. I am just one person in an entire world of people. I personally would see, I personally would see a group of people, whether they're intellectual or not, to be more valuable than a single person. Because that group of people I guarantee you will come up with better ideas, will be more efficient, more self-sufficient than that one person. Now, everybody alone has their own value. Yes. And no one man is greater than another one. However, I personally believe, just in my own beliefs, because that's what keeps, it's humility, I guess. But I don't see me being more valuable than anybody else. I don't. Sure, I may be smarter. So, someone else is better with their hands. We all have our own. Trying to find my goddamn keys. Can't find my goddamn keys. What'd I do? Leave it in the door? I wouldn't put it past me at all. Sat down. No. Damn. I gotta check, make sure they're not in my fucking door. Shoot. I'm sitting on them. I'm sitting on them. It's always the last place you Oh my god. That fire under my ass is like, start that engine, bitch. There we go. Oh, shit. But I know I ain't the only goddamn person who's dealing with somebody, calling them the problem. And for no fucking reason. I mean, if you have somebody calling you the problem, you should at least acknowledge, right? And you should take the time to consider maybe you are the problem. But, don't get fucking pissed off when you yourself draw the conclusion that, yes, you are the problem. Don't get pissed off when other people around you draw the conclusion that, yeah, you probably are the problem. I don't know. Can't take advantage of people. Because that's a problem. Taking advantage of people is a problem. And if you want someone just to do things for you, you're the problem. And I'm sorry, because I know, there are those fucking people. Well, I do things. But have you gone out of your way? Sure, you grabbed someone a cup of coffee. Were you already grabbing yourself coffee? Sure, you grabbed someone a sandwich. Weren't you already over there grabbing one for yourself? You weren't over at the sandwich bar grabbing you a sandwich thinking, I wonder what that other person would want. And then having them be like, oh yeah, no, they probably want some coffee. I don't want any coffee, but I'm going to go and get them some coffee. Or, you can go in just to pay for your gas and you're like, no, I want to do something for this person. Not that, I want something for myself, so I can't look selfish and only get me something. I got to get them something too. You see the tactic there? I personally, and it's not to make me look any better or anything. It's just an example here, okay? I have personally, I used to be with somebody that they wanted me to go to one restaurant for one thing, another for another, and another for another, and I think we went to like 4 or 5 different fucking restaurants. Yeah, I did it. Stupidly, I did it. And for what? The proof of love? Because, you know, people gotta consistently say, oh, you don't love me, just to try and get what they want? Just because you finally told them no? I'm not gonna go out of my fucking way this time? Or at least you better make it worth my fucking while because I'm sick of it? If someone will not go out of their way for you on their own account, do they really love you? If someone will not take the time to consider how you're feeling might be valid, do they really love you? Or is it just that they see what you can do for them? They see the type of person you are, loving, caring, giving, and they want to take advantage of it. They'll do the bare minimum to make you believe that they love you so that you will stay and you will keep pouring all the love you have. Personally, I am a very compassionate person. I can go into any situation and put myself in that person's shoes quite easily. It's not something that you're born with. It can be developed. It's called practice, trying, thinking. Use the brain. That's what you're given it. I mean, it is the grandest internal organ we have. The grandest. Not the longest. The grandest internal organ we have is our brain. So why the fuck aren't we using it? Oh wait, no. Some people be using it to just try and get what they want. What you want don't fucking matter. But I can talk about this all day, I guess. I just do not ever let somebody tell you you are the fucking problem when really all you did was say, hey, I don't like how you're treating me. If you want to talk about anything that is bothering you and right out of the gate, the person that you're talking to either wants to say you're crazy, you're over exaggerating, excuse me, or it's not them, or they have to explain all the things that they've done, but yet all of these things are quite spaced out, and none of these things were just for the sake of doing it. I don't think people actually realize, the negative people, the narcissistic people, the bullshit people, I don't think they actually fully realize how genuinely intellectual another person is, just because we decided to think with our hearts instead of our minds. And there's only so long that you can fuck someone over. There is so long that you can treat somebody as if they were nothing before they finally figure it out. And it's not about figuring it out. It's about finally saying, fuck this. They do not, will not love me. That's what you gotta figure out. You need to come to the conclusion that a person will not change no matter how undeniable your logic is. No matter how much sense you make. No matter how easy it seems to you to be a good fucking person, it is the hardest thing for them. Might get a little backlash on this example, but you take an athlete, right, and you tell him to run a quarter mile. Easy, right? Now, you tell somebody who's only ever ate McDonald's their entire fucking life to go run a quarter mile. That's going to be very difficult. Well, the same as here. We who practice how to be good and genuine and kind and loving and light, it is easy for us. And those who are shitty and negative and narcissistic and only give a fuck about themselves, it is hard to think about someone else. Because anything is always, what can I get out of it? And sure, you can have that attitude to an extent. Because it's not about you. But if somebody's not going to pour into you like you pour into them, there's no point. So, discernment. Use your discernment. Only the people who deserve should get it. Sheesh. Don't waste your time. This time is easy to waste. And everybody else want to waste your time for you. You can believe me, you cannot believe me, but I don't want a war. I give a fuck less. I ain't on here to talk about my own personal shit. I am here to teach other people. And I refuse to sit here and slander someone else. For what clout? I'll speak the truth when it's necessary. But I will not have this back and forth little tissy. I will not argue. You want to have a debate? That's fine. Let's do something fucking productive. Because, I got nothing but time and nothing but will to produce. So, again, why the fuck you targeted me so goddamn hard? Nobody know me. I'm not gonna be anything worthwhile anyway, right? Well, leave me be. Leave me be. Quit lying. But you can't. Because anything that would corrupt your perfect image, can't have that. Anything that would make you seem like a human being and not a perfect God, can't have that. Me, I'm not fucking perfect. What do you mean? Pretty sure I proved that time and time again, without a care in the world about proving that I am not perfect. I don't care whether you see me as perfect or not. But you know what you will see me as? Genuine. And it won't even be me telling you how I'm genuine. It is you seeing how I'm fucking genuine. I wish no ill on anyone. What I do wish is for people to leave me the bagala. Or to, do something productive. We all got kids to support. But I'm gonna scavenge for some food. This is a bit longer than what I intended. But I'm not the only one fucking dealing with people telling them that they're the fucking problem just because they said, hey. Like, why is everything on me? Or, hey, why are you talking so much shit about me? Or, hey, like, there's some things I would like to enjoy too and to enjoy doing too. Why is it only you who gets free time? I'm not the only one who said these things. I guarantee it. It's a common fucking problem. And while genuinely good people want everybody to see the good and to be good, this is why we try so goddamn hard. It's not gonna happen. It's unfortunate, and it's shitty, and it's sad. You know what? This world is changing. This world will change. And after it changes, all these people who are narcissistic and who rely on manipulating the system, they're gonna be fucked. They're gonna be scared little puppy dogs with their tails between their fucking legs hiding in the goddamn corner. Because they can't figure it out now. Because they can't live comfortably now. All because they wanna be shitty. They want to be shitty. Understand that. Understand shitty people want to be shitty, and you will quit trying to get shitty people to quit being shitty. They don't want to be good. You can lead a horse to water, you cannot force it to drink. So, and yes, it's a big fucking problem for me. Because I want everyone to be light and good and in the right. It can't happen. So we gotta pick our battles. We gotta walk away when we need to walk away to keep our own mental sanity. Because the only thing that those kinds of people want to do is just rewire everything you have to make you the shitty person, to make you the person who lashes out and is whatever. But you know, people aren't seeing what just took place prior to all of that. They didn't see the gaslighting that just took place that you just had to fucking go through. They didn't see all the bullshit that just fucking happened. You know, all the nose up in the air kind of shit. While you're trying to express understand they do not care. They will not care. They want to be evil. It gives them some kind of a high. Come on. But we're all in this together. We're all in this fucking prison together. We are. Do you have a spaceship that you can just... No, I didn't think so. So you are trapped on this planet. Trapped. Even if we're not in a matrix, we are trapped on this planet. And therefore have to abide by whatever rules and laws and regulations that somebody who believes they have power. And where does power come from? Personally, I thought it came from God. But, no. In this society, power comes from money. It does. You cannot have influence without having money because everybody coexists money with worth. Your personal value is in alignment with how much money you have. That makes no sense, considering Jesus had no money at all. He relied on other people gifting him. You know who had all the money? The people who killed him. Yes, money is a resource. It is a type of resource. Money was developed by man for control. You can live without money if you would quit being so selfish. That's the only reason why you do a job, is to gain money for your own wants. Because if we didn't have money, no one would do a job. That's the point of money. Well, I mean, if you want the fucking job done, then why don't you do the job? I'm sure we can figure out how we can get all these factories to have a individual station where you can go in and make your own TV. Go to the mountain, mine out the resources, take them resources, go to the goddamn factory, get them all fucking processed, go and take the processed shit, go to another factory, go assemble the damn thing. Why can't we? Why can't that be a possibility? Why is that so far-fetched? Oh, right, because the one person who owns the factory needs all the money, all the credit, all the power. The only kind of TV that you're gonna fucking get is the kind of TV they tell you can have. Don't get it twisted. I understand why currency was formed. But what you're not understanding is we lived and had society and had jobs before currency. Look at the Native Americans. Did they have currency? No, they had food. You want to eat, right? You want shelter, right? But fuck, this is almost an hour long. It's gonna take all goddamn day getting this up. I rely on the library right now. But shit, homie, fuck around and find out, and I will blast my exact fucking location for everybody to fucking see, and then anybody can come and figure the fuck out. God is by my side. I might do that anyway. Blast my goddamn location because, I like having one-on-one conversations with people. I am a conversationist. I do a lot better talking to somebody instead of just ranting and raving. It's not what I want to do. But I gotta keep that foot on the fucking neck of some motherfuckers, cause sheesh. You tell me, you ain't got nothing to fucking tell me. Yeah, I already know you manipulated a whole bunch of bullshit. I know your entire fucking... No. Mm-mm. Until you're gonna sit there and take accountability to what you did to somebody, specific somebody, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I left the apartment with my kids in the apartment. It was either do that or end up in my van anyway at the end of the month, and then at the end of the month have absolutely no gas, no means of transportation, no fucking nothing, so then I wouldn't even have a goddamn van to sleep in. And still wouldn't have my kids still be told that I abandoned them when I had no fucking choice, because the only place that she's gonna go, I have a restraining order for whatever goddamn reason. Oh, right. Because I told my parents, instead of coming, getting drunk, and trying to fight with me over every little goddamn thing, why don't you actually see that you two are hating each other? Because it's pretty fucking plain to fucking see. You guys don't talk at all. So why don't you get your shit figured the fuck out instead of just trying to take out all your anger on me, and then you feel better for 20 minutes? We're also talking about people whose solution to anything was to call the police and have them throw me in jail. Yeah, I was sent to lockup when I was a juvenile. Because of them. Anything was an assault. But yet they can sit there and beat the holy fuck out of me. There was when she first got with this guy. I can't remember exactly what transpired, but I know he was sitting on the goddamn computer. And she was at work, I think. Excuse me. But it ended up where he got extremely pissed off. I was like 12 years old, somewhere in there. And he decided he was going to shove me. And my mother had a plant stand. It was right behind me. I ended up falling onto the goddamn thing. Had a nice bruise on my fucking back. I told no one. It wasn't until gym class when the teacher fucking saw because I had to change my shirt. And then they send me to the goddamn social services whatever. And so I told the truth. Next thing you know, CPS is at the fucking door. And you know what my mother told me? You need to lie. She told me you need to lie because he pays the bills and I need my house. And ignorantly I did. Out of loyalty to my fucking mother, I lied through my teeth. So I lied so goddamn well, they even believed it. And to this day, that is the story that they'd stick to. I did it to myself, you're right. But, I'm gonna go. A lot of this shit that I'm speaking about, and this is the only place I can speak about it. I got a fucking song that says that there's so much shit that I can't write about. Because if I ever did, then I know without a doubt, all you fucking little kids have to throw you little fits while I'm screaming, little bitch, take a time out. I mean, this is what people are not understanding. I could receipt. I could start hanging out all this goddamn laundry to finally dry. I, however, make the fucking choice to be the bigger fucking person and let it go. I'm just sick and fucking tired of fucking people not letting shit go. Bringing up some shit. And I've never, officially corrected any of this information. Half the time it's just believe what you want. But, I don't know. There's a few people who are kind of, know a roundabout of my situation, I guess. And, I kind of feel that I owe them an explanation on shit. Not the narcissists. No, the people who are newly in my life and don't really know that much about me except for what these narcissistic fucks are saying. And what they see through their own observation. And for those people in my personal life that do watch this, I do appreciate your support. I see you. Don't think I don't. You think just because I didn't mention something that I don't see the little pokes? I see it. I see the little mentions. But Um, yeah. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because this is gonna be the longest fucking video that I have ever made and probably will ever make. At least until another plan comes to form. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Don't you? Don't. You know exactly who you. No, not me. We're not going to talk about this. No, we're not going to talk about this yet. We'll talk about it in person. But, alright, I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I want food. It's not nice to sit here and snack in front of you. And then I got a mouthful of food and I'm trying to speak and that... It's very rude. But, yeah. The point of the video was supposed to be, you know, if you genuinely contemplate, maybe you are the problem, you're not. Excuse me. You're not. Because I can pretty much guarantee it. In any situation that was prior to that, you were also the problem, right? And you didn't even have to bring anything up. It was just one person feeling a certain way, even just about a situation. And all of a sudden, you're the problem in that situation. It's all because of you. And be careful about somebody wanting you to make all of the decisions. Because all that is just them setting you up to be the problem. Well, you made this choice. Okay, but you were on board with it. Didn't hear any fucking solutions coming from you, right? So, at least I took the initiative to try and find a fucking solution. You want to blame someone, blame your goddamn self for having no solutions and just, I guess, blindly following someone else. But, alright, I can get the fuck out of here. Like, share, subscribe. I am the Hermit. This is Lessons of the Hermit. I'm not satisfied with this video. I'm not satisfied with this type of video because it's too personal. I mean, I hope I didn't go into my personal situation too heavily because I want to keep it general, because I am not the only person dealing with people like this. And I am not the only person who has stayed in a relationship, a one-sided fucking relationship, because hope. If you are staying just because of hope, don't stay. But, alright. I ain't gonna take up any more of your time. I've already taken up a whole lot of your time. Until next time. I'm the Hermit. Lessons of the Hermit. Let me know how you're doing. Comments. And, oh, shoot. I will see you later.